All right, so this is the first ride with the new DJI Osmo Action Pro 5. I hope that the video is going to do good, and I hope that the voice is going to be good as well. So just let me know. I'm on the way to the hospital to see my mom and spend the day with her, and then I'll be, oh Lord, that bump. The roads are horrible around here. But hopefully the video will be pretty smooth and you can see over the handlebars and the windshield and all that stuff. So pretty excited to get this thing going. It's pretty cold outside. It's about 40 degrees, and I should have wore some sweatpants or something over these pants because it's a little bit chillier than I expected it to be. It's a pretty cool little gas station right there. They always have bait and tackle, and you can order guns and pick them up there as you please. So we're gonna be doing a whole lot this year, and pretty excited about all the videos I'm going to get to make for you guys. I hope y'all stick with me and enjoy these videos, and let me know down below if you enjoy watching these moto vlogs. I actually planned on getting a camera mount to put up here somewhere, but I don't know if I'm going to be able to do that yet or not, just because these cameras are $350. I just spent almost $750 on the equipment that I just got, and I ordered a couple extra little things from Amazon, and they'll be coming here in a couple days, so that'll hopefully make, oh, they come in pretty quick. That'll hopefully make the videos a little bit better, and also easier on me to be able to vlog as well. I actually had y'all in the last video on top of my car on a little tripod, so hopefully we can get another tripod that's a little bit taller. That'll definitely be better. And I'm in North Carolina. This is where I grew up. I'm actually from this area, born and raised, and moved away for quite a few years. For y'all who don't know me, I was in the Army for about 6 or 7 years, 6.5 years, somewhere in there, and decided to get out, and here I am. I've been out for a little over 3 years now, which is crazy to think about because I thought I would have already made more videos by this time, but just hadn't done it yet. So here I am, and it's just mostly for fun, and I want to put time aside to be able to do this for y'all and for myself, because I want to have memories. I haven't eaten anything today, so I might end up going to some sort of burger joint. I've been on this carnivore diet for the most part of about 2 months now, 2.5 months now. Everybody's got to cheat every once in a while, you know what I'm saying? But I try not to. Trying to get back down to about 180 pounds. I'm 5'11". I had gotten up to 209 a couple times, and I've also been back down to about 180 pounds since I've been back from 209. So it's been a big fluctuation of my weight since I've been out, but even before I went in the Army. So just try to get back down there. It's also a lot easier. It's also a lot easier to ride longer distances. As I said in the last video, we're riding to Daytona. This won't be my first year. I think this is my 3rd year. Definitely my 3rd year, because I had a 94 Heritage Softail before this bike, as well as a 2006 Gixxer 600. I just got it sold about a year ago and ended up buying this bike. I definitely wish I could have kept both this bike and the Heritage Softail, but I needed the money to be able to put the upgrades into this bike. Not as far as like the exhaust and cam and stuff goes, But as far as like comfortability, highway pegs, the seat, you know, getting the seat done that way it's a little bit more comfortable, and just doing some other small things. I actually got the turn signals on the front and back. They have halos on the front on each side, and get over real quick. Left lane loafing. So I can't remember exactly where they're from, but I had told the dealer that if he could get me these turn signals, which weren't cheap, they're about $200. I told him, I was like, if you can get me those turn signals and throw them in the deal, then I'll get the bike today. And he was like, all right, that's fine. I had actually traded in a 2022, I had bought a 2022 Can-Am Renegade 1000 XMR, and they didn't give me near as much money as I would have hoped for it, but I mean, they did give me a good deal on the bike in general, because I bought it at the end of 23, so they were getting the new body style 2024 road glides and street glides and all that in, and they wanted to get rid of it. And this was one of two last street glide STs that they had for the 2023 models, and in this color, which is sand pearl white. And I'm pretty sure that this was the only year, which 2023, that had the sand white pearl. I could be wrong, but I'm pretty sure that this is the only year that they had that. So I think eventually it'll be like kind of more of a rare bike, and if not, then I still love the bike for what it is. I told my brother, actually, I was like, man, if I buy a new bike, I'll be riding all the time, because I had gotten to where I didn't hardly ride at all on the 94 Heritage, not because I didn't like it, but because it was just a lot less uncomfortable for long trips, and the gear ratio, as you see, I'm going about 68 mile an hour, pulling about 2,500 RPMs. That 94 Heritage would be probably about 3,000 or 3,200 at 60 miles an hour. And believe it or not, I rode it all the way to Daytona Bike Week my first time there. Made it all the way there, and then rode down on the way back. So it was an eventful time. It definitely got really cold on the way back. My brother and I actually had to rent a U-Haul and strap it down in there, which was a little sketchy because there wasn't really any D-rings in the floor or anything like that we could, you know, put the straps on. So we had to like put the straps on each side and wrap it around the wood that's on the sides. And I'm telling you right now, that wood was blowing for sure. But we made it back to I think it was Savannah, Georgia, right there at the dealership, and that's when we picked it up and hauled it all the way back home. Cost about $500, but we did get it back. So yeah, that's a little story for y'all about my first time going to Daytona. It was definitely an eventful trip for sure. And the crazy thing is that, so I bought this bike the following year, 2023, in November. And so I had it about 5 months before I went back to Daytona for my second trip. And so something I remembered about going to Daytona the first time is that where you stay at least where I was the last 2 years, was basically in a cow pasture in a field. So it was pretty crazy. There was ruts, people on their motorcycles just in the mud, just burying their bikes, but the bikes are still moving. They're just rutting the place out, mud slinging everywhere, mud all over the bikes the entire week. Pretty wild. I mean, and I definitely did not want to do that with this bike, but hey, you know what? It is what it is. How do y'all like the sound of the exhaust so far? Can you hear it pretty well in here, or can you hear it pretty well in here, or is it pretty muffled? So I'm actually using, I think like I said in the last video, a microphone from DJI. It's wireless. I think it's one of the first ones to come out, and it makes it so much easier because everybody's been saying with the Moto vlogs that the ones that have the wires on them, they just, after a while, they just mess up, and you just gotta pretty much replace the entire thing. So everybody's talking a lot of good things about these DJI Mic 2s and the wireless ability that they have. And the good thing about with the DJI Action Pro 5 is that with this camera, you can hook up 2 of these DJI Mic 2s, and so basically I can put one in my helmet like I have now, and then I can wear a backpack or something like that and put the other one in that. So I can catch more of my voice if I want to, or I can catch more of the exhaust sound if I want to. So I think it's a pretty cool deal, and I'm selling some of my other stuff. I actually had Chromeworks slip-on exhaust on here prior to this SPC Concepts Turnpike, and I'm selling those hopefully to a guy tomorrow. Some other stuff that had came off my 94 Heritage, like the old Mustang seat, which has barely been used. I broke in, but I only used it mostly just to ride at Daytona and some while I had it when I came back. So it's a pretty good seat, but I don't have the bike anymore, so I'm trying to make a little bit of money back off of selling the stuff that I have, and for buying more camera stuff.
What's going on, everyone? I just want to come on here and say that this video is actually not supposed to be a video that I posted, but we've had a lot of snow here the last couple of days this week, and they put a lot of salt on the roads, and honestly didn't want to get my bike out into the snow and salt and all that stuff. Most of the snow is gone, but a lot of salt is still on the roads, and I didn't want to put it out there and get my bike to start rusting and all that stuff. So this is kind of what I got for now, and look for the next video because the bike is actually gone right now. It got picked up yesterday, and it's getting the new 12-inch factory 47 bars on it. I think it's the Assault ones that have the points like the meat hook looking style. So look forward to seeing that video here pretty soon, because I think it's going to be done early this coming week, and I'm actually filming this the same day as I'm posting it. So look for that video hopefully next week. And I also plan to try to do a video here soon in here in this exact same spot. Don't mind the mess behind me. It's kind of like a clutter room, unfortunately, right now. But I'm gonna make another video here hopefully in the next few days. Don't quote me on it. Sitting here talking about what I want the channel to do and the plans for the channel and the things that I want to involve as far as the channel goes. And I got a big list that I'm gonna go over with you guys. So I know this video really isn't the best video, and I'm trying to work on the microphone, which is right here, but for whatever reason it sounds pretty distorted. They make a DJI Mic 2 that comes in this case, and it has like a knob, like a little transmitter thing, and you can turn up and down the volumes for situations like on the motorcycle where there's like a lot of wind and a lot of noise. So I may be trying to get that here pretty soon. I'm not sure. It's like $360, I think it was, and this was $99. I was hoping that I could somehow adjust the input on this microphone without having to do that, but we may end up having to go that route. But yeah, so stick to the next video, and I hope y'all enjoy this video that I'm about to put up for you guys, and there'll be many more to come. See you later.